The man never imagined that while everyone else tested as low-level magic users, most people barely ranked at the weakest tier. Jack, on the other hand, shattered the crystal ball the moment he touched it, and even registered 3 different attributes at once. While the receptionist stood there in shock, the scene caught the attention of a certain woman nearby.
いい男。お姉さんといいことしない？ちょっと。
She turned out to be an adventurer, and because of that, she needed strong allies out in the field. But the woman was clearly drunk, and after being dragged away by her 2 companions, she reluctantly gave up. In her eyes, there would be another chance to meet him. This whole exchange left Jack confused. It turned out he had been living deep in the forest all this time, and only came to the city by chance after saving the princess. To prevent another assassination attempt, the king appointed him as the princess's personal bodyguard. Unfortunately, she couldn't sit still, and insisted on dragging him out to explore the city. While they were out, he casually registered as an adventurer, never expecting to run into something like this. Unable to figure it out, he stopped thinking about it. After registering, he accepted his first quest, a simple herb-gathering job. The princess was thrilled, because due to her sensitive status, this was the first time she could freely go out thanks to Jack. Even if it was just collecting herbs, it felt new to her. After gathering for a while, an accident suddenly occurred. The mastermind behind the attack on the princess was discovered, and this became a chance to solve the problem at its root. Under the Knight Commander's lead, Jack quickly followed them to a house, but the moment the door was pushed open, a dagger came flying toward them. The culprit was none other than a former prince of the kingdom. Inside, he was holding soldiers hostage. Seeing this, Jack immediately ordered his dog to launch a sneak attack. After losing the hostages, the prince, now surrounded by soldiers, could only rage helplessly. He threatened that if anyone came closer, he would kill himself, claiming that even if he died, no one would mourn him. The soldiers froze, afraid to move, and Jack realized they needed him alive.
お前、失敗。失敗。もう用はない。
It turned out a young woman was the true mastermind behind it all. She planned to put the prince on the throne, spark wars across the land, and slaughter countless humans, but never expected the prince to be so useless. Just as she was about to make her move, the Knight Commander attempted a sneak attack, but in the next instant, a sword came flying in, forcing her to stop. Jack quickly identified it, only to find it was just an ordinary arrow. When he thought the woman had allies outside, the answer came immediately. She was the one controlling the arrows, and not only that, she possessed an extremely powerful control ability. More precisely, the power to foresee the future. Every attack the Knight Commander launched was read in advance, down to its position. What they didn't realize was that this was indiscriminate prediction. When Jack saw the arrows flying toward himself, he knew he could no longer stay out of it. The moment he cast his magic, the barrier he created protected everyone, and all the arrows inside the room vanished. While the woman stood stunned, the Knight Commander thanked Jack aloud. That single gesture made the woman start questioning Jack. With power like that, he would have to be using forbidden magic, but having exhausted too much strength earlier, she could only retreat for now. The Knight Commander tried to stop her, yet she still had power in reserve, and seized the chance to disappear completely.